Johnny Magsanong. Alaska taking on Barangay Ginebra. Tubit rebounds his own miss and draws the foul down low on Diamond Simpson.
Excellent shot fake by Ronald Tubit to get Simpson up on his feet. In the last game by Alaska against Derby, Simpson also left that game after being called for a 6th foul with about 3 minutes and 15. But the locals just stepped up in the clutch to get their second win of the tournament. Tubit hasn't found his mark from the outside, but because he's been extremely active getting for that second chance possession, will be rewarded, and he will post his first point so far of this game.
And there you see Kirby Raimundo taking a day off and enjoying it here with us at the Araneta Coliseum. Ronald Tubit, highest averaging local scorer on the Barangay Ginebra squad, averaging 12 points per game, along with 5 rebounds per game. And it is back to a double-digit lead for Barangay Ginebra, 35-25, tying their biggest lead of the ball game in the first quarter. Now Simpson. Tenorio out to Baguio. And they want to put it in Simpson's hands, and it's taken away. Nice block. I think that block will be credited to Billy Mamaril on the other end now.
This is about the third local rotated by Coach Jongy Chico to match up against Diamond Simpson.
Oh, and that's going to be traveling on Willie Miller. And we want to acknowledge Haynes, the official underwear of the PBA, for their support.
Sipin mo nga naman, no? Trade happened a couple of days back.
Yes.
And then in a twist of fate, they face each other right away. Ano pagbiro rin talaga ang tadhana, no?
That's true. Tenorio takes the 3. That's off the mark, and then Willie Miller with a rebound. Tapped away by Baguio. This stays with Barangay Ginebra. 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
Well, Vito, with the movement of Willie Miller to a different team, the question right now for Coach Tim Cone is who will be his best local scorer?
Yes.
Willie Miller delivered 18 points a game.
Yes.
For Alaska over the last 4 years, over the last 273 games that he played for the Aces. He's been almost present in every game that he saw action for the Aces. At ang maganda kay Willie, bihira masaktan.
Tama.
O konti lamang yung kanyang namimiss na laro. And in the course of his 9-year career, Willie Miller has played nearly 13,343 minutes.
Wow.
Heading into the season. Isang warrior talaga to, and that's why you want him in your lineup, because he can play for you and he will play for you all throughout the season.
Toss out to Tenorio, and it's back to Sonny Toss. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Toss, hook shot, no good. Miller with another rebound. And now Miller, trying to get a nifty pass. He gets it back off the deflection. Cruz back to Miller. Miller, the fake. Cruz is open. And it's good.
Miller may not be scoring, but he's getting a lot of rebounds and is finding the open man. A while ago, it was Miller to Tubit. Now it's Miller to Cruz. Yan ang isang aspeto ng laro ni Willie Miller na talagang hindi masyadong napapansin. He also plays point guard at times.
But Coach, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like Willie Miller's playing the 3.
Yes, because of the small ball combination by Coach Jongy Chico. He has that philosophy of just trying to make it hard for the other team to match up against his quickness.
Celino Cruz with back-to-back baskets.
Look now, this is a big 13-point advantage.
Oh, it's a hang time for Cyrus Baguio as he scores his 4th points as an Alaska ace.
When the high-flying act gets into the open court, when he gets his rhythm, he's tough to stop. At alam mo, the handband is back.
That's right.
Bahagyang nawala yan nung mga last few games sa Ginebra.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be... Looks like it's going to be a foul. Yes, called against Cyrus Baguio. But before that, here's Cyrus Baguio challenging the defense of Mark Aguiwa. Our score, 40-29. We've got a timeout. And we are back at the Big Dome. And we turn you over now to Patricia Hizon, who's standing by.
Well, let's talk about Willie Miller here. You know, he's been looking forward to some changes in his career. He just didn't expect things to happen so soon. He knew, though, that this would all be part of the game, and he shrugs off any extra pressure. He's had one day of practice with a new team, but he says this game will be a chance for him to figure out how and where he can fit in, and he says he'll be the one to adjust to everyone's styles. We all know that he's such a character. He's loud, funny, he's easy to like, so no surprise that he feels right at home with the Gin Kings. It's nice to know, though, that after so many years, Willie's finally with a team he loved in college. Vito?
Thank you, Patricia. Well, you talk about a player like Willie Miller, and if you're looking for a guy that can play outside of a system, I think Willie Miller falls under that category.
Yes. But right now, Mark Aguiwa making everybody remember the kind of fearsome form that he exuded for a long, long time. Kagiwa firing 13 out of Ginebra's 42 points. That's 25% for Mark Aguiwa's scoring ways for Ginebra.
And Sunny Toss now scoring from his comfort zone down low. Only his 4th point of the ball game, however.
Once again, the question that we pose here for Alaska is who will be their go-to guy in the perimeter. Most of their scorers have come from the inside with the influx of a lot of big guys here for the Aces.
And Cyrus Baguio now heading to the bench. Larry Funesher will come back into the ball game after starting for the Alaska Aces. Had a couple of tough shots from the outside. Mamaril back to Kagiwa. And now Miller for 3. No. And it's going to stay with Barangay Ginebra.
So far, this small ball combination of Coach Jong Yuchiko has managed to hold their ground against the taller lineup of Alaska.
Oh, and it's stolen away by Simpson. Simpson breaking through the D.
That's against 3 Gin Kings. Simpson scoring 21 points out of Alaska's 33.
Kagiwa asking for the high screen. Pick and roll. Billy Mamaril can't nail the jumper. Aces looking to get organized. L.A. Tenorio. Bounce pass inside. Could have been too deep for Sunny Toss. Toss loses his balance. Miller with the steal. And look at the 3-guard combo of Barangay Ginebra. And Miller, the crossover.
Oh, what a way to score his first 2 points as a Gin King. Just makes it look so easy.
That extends the lead to 11. 3 minutes and 18 still left in the first half. De La Cruz now covered by Miller. And it's almost taken away. De La Cruz at the last second. Quick release. Miller. Jumper no good. Willie Wilson with a rebound. And Barangay Ginebra still with a lot of time left on the shot clock. And I think the Barangay Ginebra import, Milton Ambrose, gets some good rest on the bench, but he's ready to come back in.
As Mark Aguiwa scoring like an import here, pouring in 17 points. Make that 15 points here. But so 46 na naitala ng Ginebra. Almost 33% dito nang galing kay Mark Aguiwa.
Tenorio, Simpson now. Oh, and that's going to be traveling against the Alaska import.
Alaska is not executing its triangle offense, dropping down to a lot of one-on-one situations, which is not their strongest suit.
And we'll be back with more PBA action after this. And we are back here at the Araneta Coliseum, the place to be this Friday. Wrapping up your PBA Friday doubleheader, the Alaska Aces meeting the Barangay Ginebra Kings. There you see Barangay Ginebra's new import, Milton Ambrose, who got a good rest thanks to some spectacular performances by the locals, led of course by Mark Aguiwa. But now he is back on the floor to match up with Diamond Simpson of the Alaska Aces. Approaching the final 2 minutes of the second quarter, and Kagiwa is unstoppable.
And Kagiwa, when he is on fire, is tough, really to stop. And that was a shot taken about 3 steps away from the three-point line. And don't look now, Ginebra with a huge 16-point bubble over Alaska.
Simpson. Pass interrupted. Now Devance. Out to Tenorio. Waiting in the corner. Three is good.
And this is the third three-point conversion by